This week on the Boys and Me podcast, we are taking y'all inside the studio to get an exclusive look at what it's like to record a Sawyer Brown song from start to finish. Let's go. Well, welcome back, friends.
Hi.
Yeah.
How are you guys?
Yeah.
How are we all doing this morning?
Good.
Yeah. Great, I think. That's
sounds
just
wonderful.
me. I don't want to make
Wonderful.
it a competition.
That sounds so less than enthused.
For
Oh,
me
I'm
or
ready.
him.
Both of you.
I'm ready.
Oh, I'm great.
I
great.
get up for these.
I'm great.
I love them.
I'm as excited as that keyboard player on Star Search back in '83.
Well, we have
Yeah.
a very fun episode for the
Okay.
Sawyer Brown Nation today. We are talking about all things in the studio. So we've talked a lot on this podcast about you guys as performers and what the fans see on stage and the process behind that. But today, let's go into the studio. So before they ever hear their favorite song on the radio or performed live, you guys have to make that song happen. So we are going to be talking about what Sawyer Brown's process is like inside the studio.
Okay.
And how we are going to do that is we are going to build a record from scratch.
All right.
Okay, and what I think would be pretty cool is let's take one off of the new album, Desperado Troubadours.
Okay.
So, because we haven't talked a lot about those, and
Okay.
that's probably, hopefully, fresh on your mind because
Yeah.
that was the last studio
Yeah.
album you guys did.
Yep.
So, I want you guys to pick one of those songs from Desperado Troubadours, and we are going to start from conception to playing it live. And we're going to talk about the entire process of getting that song from your head to the audience.
Okay.
Okay.
Talk amongst yourselves and pick a song.
Pick one.
Let's do God Bless This Road.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's set the scene. Who came up with the idea for that song?
Hobie. That was Hobie's idea.
And so I'd worked on it at first, writing it on guitar because that sometimes it makes me think differently if think differently if I'm writing on guitar. But then I realized, oh no, I need to be on piano. And so I started it, and your dad was out of town, and then came back in town, and I played him just a little bit that I had, and then it pretty quickly grew into what it became.
Now, let me ask you this. Was this an idea that you had for a while, or was this
No.
something that because y'all were working on this project, you kind of got that muscle moving and grooving again?
I knew that when we were going to be working on this record, there were a couple of things I wanted to try to get captured.
Mm-hmm.
One was what happened on this side of the sky, which we had written together. And then this one, which I really wanted to be like a thank you to everyone who's been a part of this. So that was really where it came from, was wanting to be able to have a new way of saying thank you.
Okay. And so you started working on it.
Mm-hmm.
Then you came in on it.
Yeah. And let me just tell you about Hobie and his songwriting. Number one, he'll come up with these great ideas. And he actually had like the verse and the whole chorus finished. Mm-hmm. But he has what I call songwriter's ADD. He will move on to something else. Mm-hmm. And I'll go, whoa. Let's go back to that.
What are we talking about?
So
Now, for fans at home, this is
and I call myself the closer.
Okay.
Would you say?
I think that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. So I came in and said, okay, because any songwriter will tell you the hardest thing to write is the second verse.
Mm.
Really?
Because you feel like
very much.
You feel like you've already, shot all the bullets
Yeah.
at that point. So I come in on the second verse and then a bridge, and I do remember this in the bridge where the line about the piano, he didn't want that in there. There's something about sunshine in the piano.
Yeah. It seemed like almost like, oh, this may be a little too self-referential.
And
We need
it
to
was
not do
because
that.
he was a part of it. But we'd already talked about the drums, the guitars.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, we got to do the piano as well. Mm-hmm. And then we, once we get it finished and we decide, okay, this is going to be one of the 10, then you start thinking more about the production elements.
Yeah.
Okay. Because let me get into this question. So this song was clearly like concept lyric driven, and then you built the song and the melody around that. Are there ever times when you have a song that is more melody
Oh, yeah.
driven, and then you find the words to go with it.
For him, not me.
Yeah, for me, that will happen, where there'll be something that just kind of floats around in my head for a while, and I don't quite know what to do with it, and then realize, oh, here's the lyrics that go with that.
But you're just a wordsmith.
Yeah, yeah, just like in Sling Blade.
Yes. Yes.
Dot, dot, dot. But I will say, is it too early in the podcast to throw him a compliment? Is it only going to derail? I can tell you that as I'm in a town where I can't call myself a songwriter. I live where Mac McAnally lives. As someone who writes songs, they're in really good hands when they get passed off to your dad because he knows how to bring out the things that need to be brought out and what needs to happen. So I have never thought, oh man, I wish somebody else were at the helm of this. Now, I'm never going to say that out loud. And I know he's not listening right now, so I don't have to worry about it.
I was about to say, you do realize this is being recorded for posterity.
I've seen the way other people work in the studio, and it can be like you get the sense they don't know what they're looking for. And that's not the end of the world either. Your dad knows what he's looking for. It may take a while to get to it. He might not be able to articulate exactly what that is, but it's never like we're just throwing stuff.
Even to the point of re-recording the song several times.
Several times, if that's what it takes.
Yeah. We recorded Some Girls Do 3 times, 3 different cities.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, but let's go back to the song we're talking about.
Okay.
Speaking of songwriting ADD. Okay, squirrel.
Right. Back to the kitty.
So at what point, though, of God Bless This Road, did you guys think we had, like, okay, we've got it. Now, was that when you guys were writing it, or did you get to a point of writing where you knew we're going to need to get this in the studio?
I knew when he played it for me that it was worth finishing. We've done this so long that you know. You know that, okay, this is going to fit the theme.
Yeah.
And it's a good song.
And when you say fit the theme, do you mean the theme of the record?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so it's gonna go well with all the other songs that you're putting together.
Yeah.
And there can be 2 ways of knowing you got it. One, at the end of writing something, you know internally, did I capture what I hoped I would capture here? And when the answer is yes, that is all you can do. You can't second guess whatever happens to it outside of your hands. But okay, we got what we got.
You try to craft a good song that you know is a complete lyric, melodic, everything is complete. And then the process of making the record begins.
Yeah.
Okay, so walk me through what that looks like. So you guys got, and again, we're talking in terms of God Bless This Road. So you guys, you have it down, you've said what you wanted to say, you know that you have a good melody, like you're locked in. Then what happens once you get to the studio?
Well, I think what happens then is, especially with this song, because Hobie wrote it from the piano. So that's kind of where we left, or I'm not left, started with.
That was like your base.
That was our base.
Okay.
And then you really rely on everyone in the studio as far as having input.
Yeah.
And I will say this, on that particular song,
Blake, that's my memory of that, is that Blake.
Now, wait, let's go back for maybe people that are first-time listeners.
Okay.
Yeah, Blake Shelton co-produced this record
with us.
With this little fella. And on that song in particular, he liked the song, which was flattering, and he had great ideas. As we're putting parts together about what might work to build in a certain section and what he felt like that song needed. And it was great.
I think like there are songs that when you finish the record, you go, okay, I kind of knew that was going to happen. I didn't know that would happen on this song because Blake really had a lot of influence on that.
Yeah.
And I know that there are different ways that people, record nowadays, especially with technology, but you guys still like to, you have your session players, your people that you call in to work on the record who are different from the band.
Yeah.
Because that's what they do. They go into the studio and they help create songs, and that's a muscle.
We bring in, supplement guy. Well, Mac McAnally played on it.
Yeah.
Guys that know the band, we're all there. We play. We on Some Girls Do. We flew in J.D. Manis from L.A.
Yeah.
A steel guitar player, because we don't have a steel guitar player in the band. So, we will supplement, and everybody gets in that room, and the magic happens.
Yeah, so much these days is done with just on a computer where people are never in the same room, and you can make a great record that way.
Yeah.
But to us, really, there's the magic is when you have a bunch of people in the same room making a song together, and Mac is an incredible believer in that.
Yeah.
He's a spark.
Well, and instantly.
Yeah.
Instantly
you don't have
if
to
it's
wait.
working.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait for parts to be flown in because it's all happening right in that moment. And when everyone's working together, what this person does may spark something in this person and what they play, and then that changes what this person does, and that happens in real time.
Well,
That's the magic.
and it's competitive because everybody wants to bring their best.
Yeah.
And you'll see, if somebody's playing, if Hobie's playing and Hobie does a lick and it's cool, you'll see everybody go like this, look over and go, okay, all right, now I got something for you.
Yeah.
To me, that's the great thing is watching it and feeling it come together in real time because everybody's in it together.
So let's walk back to when Blake was really, he was really into this song. Y'all are recording the song. He's really into it. Was there one decision or one kind of recommendation that he made that all of a sudden you're like, oh, wow, okay, now I see what this song is going to be?
I think for me, the feel.
Yeah.
The feel of it, Blake had the feel of it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And once that happened, everything else just fell into place.
Yeah.
It made sense.
Yeah. I think he got what we were trying to capture in that song, and that's what he was trying to shepherd home.
Okay. So after you guys had recorded all the parts, what was the feeling when you guys hit the playback?
Well, for me, that song is really special, to be honest. It does capture, to me, it captures us. It's what we do. It's what we've lived. It's what we feel. So that one was really special to me. So the fact that it felt like, oh man, this is even more than what I ever could have dreamed up for that song. It's incredible.
A relief? An excitement, all of the above.
I think relief is a good word.
Yeah. Because we've had others that you
work and work and work, and it just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
And when it does, and this one did, it's it's relief, I think.
Yeah.
And is it something that you can listen to it and instantly know, and everyone in the room knows, that worked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 It's kind of the intangible thing about music.
Absolutely.
That is still
you just
hard
know when it has worked.
Now, so you guys have the concept of the song. You've written the song. You've been in the studio. Blake has put his little magic mojo on it. Now you're outside and you're actually performing it. What is it like to then see people react to that song live?
That's a whole nother level of something because, again, particularly if it's something that we've written, it's like typically those things come from a real place of some sort within you. So when you feel like, okay, we captured what we wanted, that's incredibly gratifying. Once it then steps outside of you and begins belonging to other people, I don't even have the words for how it's humbling and gratifying that is.
It is because you're sitting there thinking, we're in Missoula, Montana, and they're singing words to a song that you wrote at your kitchen table.
Exactly.
And it's like how that, is transported out through the universe.
And starts to live with other people in the way that other people's songs live with me.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to believe that happens with us, but I do see it every night.
Yeah.
It's like people have heard these songs.
Yeah.
But it's
you're
I still
very
don't have the
humbled
words
by
for
it.
Yeah. It's
and also when you have interaction and they talk about the song, what it means to them.
Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah.
Well, because it's really cool. Like you guys, again, that song starts as a concept. Like it's not, it's nothing. And then you create it into something that then lives with people and resonates with people and becomes part of their story.
His songs are nothing until I get a hold of them. Just
Right. That's
And there we go.
That's the parenthetical title to all of them.
We clearly had reached our
I
sentimental
know,
quota
I
for
know.
the podcast episode.
I was this
He
close
was
to getting
done.
choked up, and then he started talking.
And he's like, and
Yeah.
wrap it
Yeah,
up.
and wrap it
He's
up.
like, and we've.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It was getting a little misty there for me.
I was about to say, so pick up your paddles.
Okay.
Let's keep this party going.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, because.
I got to make sure he's got the same thing.
Yeah.
on his. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys have true and false.
All right.
And I'm going to read a couple of statements about what it's like actually recording in a studio. And y'all are going to answer whether or not that is true or
Okay.
false.
Okay.
Because I did not realize this as a sweet little music business brat child, having grown up with a studio in her backyard, that this is an experience that a lot of people have no knowledge nor no concept of.
Yeah.
So we are going to be doing some true false for the good Sawyer Brown Nation to kind of expose what it's really like when you're in a recording studio.
Okay.
True or false, the best performances happen when musicians stop thinking.
Oh, definitely true.
Well, not that you do a lot of that to begin with,
Right.
Dad.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
without
But
a
when
doubt.
you just feel it,
you just
you
get out of
don't
your
think,
get out of your own way.
you get out of your head and get into your heart.
Wow.
Somebody else wants to get into the self-help market. Okay.
Okay, moving on. True or false, you can hear when a song is overproduced.
Oh, yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now, what would you define as being overproduced?
Probably what we do every time, and then we have to go back
Yeah.
and start stripping
sometimes
stuff back
things
off of it.
succeed by the number of things you can take away from them.
More is not more?
No.
No, more is not more. More is not more.
We put on a lot of stuff, and then we'll
and then
go
you
and
can
go.
start subtracting.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
When stuff starts to call attention to itself, it might be
Instead of
it
the
was-
song.
Yeah.
We don't want anything to get in the way of the
Of
song.
the song.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that moves on to our next point, which is true or false. A great song can survive a bad recording.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
A bad production.
Yeah.
A bad vocal performance. Period.
Ain't that the truth? It's like, stuff is good. It's good.
Okay, now this one might be a little controversial.
Yeah.
Okay.
True or false? Recording live as a band captures something you cannot recreate later.
Oh, true.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You could have had the Beatles record 4 individual things and try to put them together, and it would not have been what happened when you get people in a room together. Oh, no, absolutely. I know currently people don't do it that way as much, but it's totally worth it.
But you think it's worth it.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, because you're not looking for perfection. You're looking for what works in that song.
Right.
Yeah.
There's no perfection in passion.
I knew he had one. I could
I
see
knew-
it on his face.
Okay. That was overproduced. You want an example of overproduced? When you
There's no
feel somebody
perfection
working
in
for
passion.
it. Yeah. That is a good Post-it note, though.
I really do want to put all of these like on a t-shirt, just inspirational
You
lines for
should.
the Boys and Me
You
podcast.
should.
They're
I'm not
just
saying
all
we're
of them in
going
a
to
row.
put John Wooden out of business, but we're
Oh my
trying.
goodness. True or false? Some songs sound better rough than polished.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Okay, give me a Sawyer Brown example.
You mean that we've recorded? Oh, Thank God for You.
Okay.
Yeah. We turned off the click,
Yeah. Just let
the
it.
click track,
Yeah.
and just said,
Yeah.
yeah, it is what it is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm a big believer in stripping stuff down, stripping it back.
And my vocal, we had just played the Houston rodeo. My vocal was so bad that I put the vocal down and just so the label could hear it. And the label loved it so much they put it out.
Yeah,
I didn't even get a chance
it wasn't
to
even
redo the
that it was
vocal.
bad. It was real.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I'll go for real anytime.
Okay.
Yeah.
True
That's
or false?
almost a Post-it note, right?
No.
Oh, shoot.
No, I feel like this one I'm going to get. I really hope I get a good story time with this one.
Okay.
True or false? Studio arguments usually lead to better records.
I think false.
No, I can think of a couple that I know didn't.
No, I think that if you have that kind of tension in the studio, you can feel that on the record.
Okay.
No, it's got to be good. And if you it's got to be good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
We've got stories.
everything he said.
Stories.
Yeah, everything he said.
I can see the little organ boy really trying hard to get
you
it.
can feel it. You can feel it.
Speaking of editing, true or false, too much editing can make a song feel lifeless.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to go back to your question, but something that Mac has said and believes in, that joy is palpable.
Oh, yeah.
Joy is as much a part of music as the notes.
Yeah.
And you can feel that. I really do believe that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm going to take these. Thank you. Thank you so much for your true or false answers.
You're so correct in saying that. True.
True.
Your dad's
Now-
checking his phone.
I know. What basketball score are you trying to check? Well, we're trying
We
to do a
just
podcast.
got tickets to the UCF game. Good or not?
Of course you
Oh,
did.
well, then I respect that.
UCF, baby.
I
Central
respect
Florida.
that. Yeah.
Okay. Can
Where
we?
we're
Hey,
honorary alumni.
concentrate.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
emphasis on the
right.
honorary.
I know.
Okay, so we're going to move on to our next segment called Have You Ever? And these are going to be about real moments that have happened in the studio.
Okay.
Have you ever had a major artist unexpectedly drop in on your recording session?
Yeah, I mean, if you were doing, like if we're at Soundstage,
Yeah, you might
know,
see whoever.
Dolly was next door.
This is true.
was like-
Fogarty was next door. You know,
Hobie
Yeah.
might drop in on your recording session.
Absolutely,
Hobie
yes.
will.
I totally, yes.
Keith Urban.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just say, hey guys, what's
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah.
yeah.
Have you ever recorded something as a joke that almost made the album?
Well, a lot of them did make the album.
Yeah. Well, and it wasn't that it was a joke, but we didn't know what Races On was going to turn
Yeah.
out. We just kind of thought it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
It wasn't like we were like, okay, this is going to be a career record we're about to do. It was just like, oh, this ought to be fun to play
Y'all were
live.
literally just messing around.
Absolutely.
Have you ever known a song was special the first time you heard the playback?
Race is on.
Yeah.
Grace?
Yeah.
Have you ever been wrong about a song you were sure would not work? Like you think there's no way this is going to work. You then get in the studio and you're like, oh, wow, maybe we're onto something.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I have to think.
I think by the time we're in there, typically we don't think they're not going to work because we try not to over record. So
Maybe for me, and going back to Thank God for You, I didn't know it was going to be as big as it was.
well, you don't have any sense because I knew that first time I heard it.
Yeah. And you kids kept
I was about
going
to
back
say,
to it.
That was like
the preschool A&R team
no.
loved it.
Yeah. Same as with Step That Step. It's like, okay, this is what we do. If this doesn't work for people, I don't know what to say about that, but it's like, this is what we do.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Now, have you ever felt pressured to sound like what radio wanted you to sound like?
Sure. But
Well, internally
from-
or externally? Externally, yes. Internally, I don't honestly.
not from us, but the
Yeah, I can think of a couple of albums where the external pressure could have made a diamond. There was so much external pressure going on, but
but we stuck
wasn't-
to
to the extent that we could, we tried to do what we do.
yeah.
If you want more on that juicy story,
Yeah,
once again, head
yeah.
over to the Sawyer Brown documentary, Get Me to the Stage on Time.
Yeah.
Because we cover all of that, but we don't want to spike the little organ boy's blood pressure, so we're going to move on.
Yeah, I'm over it. I'm over it.
Have you ever known without a doubt that an album was special before it was finished?
Yeah,
You know what? I think you think that about all of them.
yeah.
I think you do.
Not all of them.
because well, some of them.
Almost all of them. Yeah,
Because it's a you know where you were in life
Yeah.
in that time frame. And that album for us represents that.
Yeah.
I
So-
100% think that about the most recent record.
Yeah.
We were done with that record, and I'm like, I've not had more fun working on a project in my life. And if it's like, this is exactly who we are and what we do.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like we were trying to chase anything. It's just we had some songs we believed in and made a record. So I'll do that any day.
Yeah.
Have you ever used a piece of gear in a way that it wasn't intended to be used?
Oh yeah. I mean, yes. Do you remember Mac played acoustic guitar with a pencil.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it was like more of a rhythmic thing, and he was just.
And we don't all need to play guitar with pencils.
Right.
But when you're Mac,
We're
you
not
can,
all Mac
you
Macking
can
now, right?
exactly. It's amazing how cool it can be in Mac's hands. Yeah.
Okay, now, and we'll end on...
Let me tell one story about the harmonica that was on Dirt Road.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
So we're in Muscle Shoals, and we've recorded the Dirt Road. We've recorded the rhythm track. So I'm talking to Mac, and the piano, there was the tuner. The guy was tuning the piano. And I said, man, I'm hearing like harmonica on that intro. And I said, but not good harmonica, like bad harmonica, like Bob Dylan harmonica. And the piano tuner sticks his head out and goes, I play really bad
I play bad harmonica.
So we had him go get his harmonica.
No, you did not.
Out of his car.
Yeah, we did.
Because he had it in his car.
He had it in his car.
Of course he did.
And he played on the record.
Yeah. And it was perfect for what that moment
It's
needed.
what we wanted.
Absolutely.
It was,
he did. He perked right up. I play bad harmonica.
Incredible.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Now, what for each of you, I want y'all each to answer this. Have you ever walked out of the studio knowing like, that's a day I'm always going to remember?
On both ends of the spectrum, yes.
Good and bad.
Good and bad. On the good end, man, so many. Honest to goodness, like when we were making that first record, I mean, it was hard to even take it in. We are actually doing this, and we've got Randy Scruggs corralling a bunch of wild.
Randy was great.
He was
with us.
He was great.
He was great.
And all the
As
way,
he has said, it was like trying to corral wild horses.
Yeah. And that's being kind. Yeah.
More like herding cats, probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, now we are going to move on to Name Who.
Can I say one more nice thing about being in the studio and knowing something?
Sure.
When we recorded The Walk, the very first time as a demo, I'm like, this is as good as it gets. I have no idea what will happen once this song leaves this room, but this is something I'm glad I'm going to be a part of. Again, super glad your dad's not listening to me. Because as soon as he sees my lips start moving, he tunes out. So,
Okay, now that we've reached our emotional quota.
Okay, that's it. We can't do
for
any
the
more.
episode. We're going to move on to Name Who. So I'm going to describe a studio moment, and y'all are going to name who fits it.
Okay.
And Mac McAnally cannot be the answer for every single question.
Well,
should we just rename this the Mac McAnally
we should. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
fan podcast? Okay. First, name an artist who you would love to produce their next project.
Sophie
and the New Relics, baby.
That's great.
Yeah.
Name a type.
He didn't name one.
Well, but I don't think of myself as being a good producer, but I tell you who I would love to work with in the studio would be Dolly. That's still a dream.
Yeah.
That's still a dream for us to record a song with Dolly.
Okay, name which type of musician tends to have the best instincts in the studio. Singer, drummer, guitarist, keys, or other.
I can't paint with a paintbrush that big.
Yeah, I've seen it all happen.
Yes.
I've seen the drummer have great ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that really can vary.
Okay. It
was probably not the lead singer, but the other people, yeah.
Okay. That kind of dovetails into this next one. Name who is the best singer you've ever heard in the booth.
Vince Gill.
Yeah, that's hard.
I mean, that's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're
Hands
standing
down.
there, it's
Period.
Yeah.
In this story.
Yeah.
Vince Gill.
That's one that you just walk out the door and you're like, I can add nothing to this.
I fully believe that every time Vince sings, God calls people over to the edge of heaven and goes, check this out.
See what I did?
I did that.
Look what I did.
Just for the record, I did that.
Yeah.
Okay. Name who has the best instincts when a song isn't working.
I don't even want to have to say this, but your dad's got really good instincts.
Oh, stop
I
complimenting him so much.
Feel a little sick. I'm about to throw up in my mouth.
Say, Hobie, come on.
He really does. He's a great coach in that kind of environment. You know, he's like, not like all of a sudden
I'm
we're just
encouraging.
only in
no
that
one
environment.
ever.
Only in that environment. Only in that environment.
Yeah.
Wow. No,
Yeah.
you know what it is? It's because he really understands the compliment sandwich method, which is if you're going to tell
I
someone
also
they're horrible,
use
you compliment
humor.
it.
I'll say, play something that doesn't suck. You know,
Yeah.
Compliment sandwich.
Yeah.
That's him.
But when you hear that during a show, not encouraging, just for the record. Just, yeah.
Okay. Now name who you trust most to tell you the truth about a song.
in our band, or just
I would
in
say
the studio.
even like, anyone from
I don't wanna
Curb,
say it.
any like that. If you're going to play them a song, they're going to tell you the truth about yay or nay.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to tell you the truth.
Okay, well, who do you
Wouldn't
go
you say?
Yes. And I hate to say that, but yes, because it can be what you want to hear, and sometimes it's not what you want to hear, but it's never.
So who do you trust, Mark, if you need a second opinion?
Well, I'll go to knucklehead here. When I want to, know if there's a sensitive issue
Right.
in the song.
It'll approach you like, if I'd had a heart, would this sound like, is that what this song could sound like?
Oh my gosh. Okay, name who you've learned the most from in the studio.
Mac. Well, you said we can't say Mac, but
Well, okay, you can say this is your
Well,
one.
Mac and Randy Scruggs.
yeah.
Yeah. Randy, it was like being in kindergarten class. We knew so little,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah, Randy and
Randy
Mac.
and Mac, that's all anybody needs to know about music right there.
Name who you would trust without a doubt to create a killer guitar intro.
Duncan. Yeah.
That was
Boy Scout
almost
gang.
jinx.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he
Duncan
yeah,
was the man.
yeah,
Yeah.
great ears and great player.
Now name who's the most famous person you've ever been in the studio with. Like recorded on an album, been in the studio with.
Blake Shelton.
Man, there's been, Beach Boys, they're kind
Beach
of famous.
Boys. Yeah.
They're pretty
Beach
big.
Boys.
Yeah,
Yeah, Cody Jinks.
yeah,
Yeah. Beach Boys.
yeah.
I was like, I feel like, Beach
yeah,
Boys.
Beach Boys.
Name someone that you've never worked with in the studio, but that you would love to, and you've already used up Dolly. And you cannot say Tanya.
Well, way to just tie my hands behind my back.
You're welcome, SB Nation.
When you're friends with people, I mean, we've never recorded with Dirks,
Yeah.
but I think maybe that would work.
I feel like that'd be a really fun studio
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
I think Dirks and Jake Owen, both of whose music I just love, and both of them are great guys. It's like I think we could come up with something really fun.
And one of my favorite singers is Billy Currington.
And a great writer.
I love Billy
And a great writer.
Currington.
Yeah.
Okay, I love it. Now we're going to move on to re-recording the hits. Multiple choice.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the premise. If a Sawyer Brown song had to be re-recorded in a different era or style, what version would you choose? So I'm going to give you all the song,
Okay.
and I'm going to give y'all your options as to what it can be re-recorded as, and y'all have to pick.
Okay.
So we're going to start off with the one and only Some Girls Do.
Okay.
Would you rather hear it as a 70s pop, like Fleetwood Mac soft rock vibes, an 80s synth-driven track, or a 90s grunge pop, i.e. Nirvana?
70s.
Yeah, it'd have to be of those choices.
Come
70s.
on, I want an 80s synth Some Girls Do.
Yeah, no.
I do. I sure do. Maybe some hair metal going on, that we'll get you a wig.
Yeah.
Now, The Walk. Would you rather hear it as a stripped-down acoustic with just vocal and a guitar, a piano-driven ballad with an orchestra backing it up, or a duet with an up-and-coming star with a more modernized production?
Stripped down.
Yeah. And we might add the demo he's talking about was Randy Scruggs and Sam Bush.
And Sam Bush.
It was just acoustic guitar and mandolin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Killed me. Still, that was a piece of work. Now, the thought of an orchestra is nice, but I don't want anything getting in the way of those lyrics.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, I respect that. Step that step.
Okay.
Would you rather hear it as bluegrass with a banjo-driven melody?
Stop. Yeah.
It gets better. Motown funk style. Or hard rock with Metallica big style guitars.
Motown.
Motown.
For me. Motown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank God for you. Would you rather hear it as a Fall Out Boy style pop punk song, a U2 style stadium, big build, or a Bruno Mars style retro pop funk?
Bruno.
You too.
Bruno for me.
Oh, Bruno or U2?
Yeah.
Okay, what about Betty's Being Bad? Would you rather hear it as a 40s style big band swing, 50s style rock and roll throwback, or 60s style psychedelic rock?
Now, you know what I'm going to have to pick. A big band. I got to go big band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you'd go 50s for sure.
Yeah.
Well, maybe 50s and yeah.
And if we were going to have a female vocalist on a big band version of that, who would that be, Madison?
Marshall Chapman.
There you go.
Come on.
And Marshall.
All these years.
Okay.
Would you rather hear it as a Broadway style theatrical ballad?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Late night jazz club style, or cinematic film score version?
Golly. Hunter.
I'm going to go.
You've lost your cookies
no,
over
man.
there.
No. This is my sweet spot. I'd go jazz version of that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. And I can give you 100%.
This man
100%.
at every sound check annihilates that song. He will
Oh,
play
I do
a
have
jazz
special.
version.
I do have special versions of that.
He will play.
There are ways that song can sound happier. And I try to find those. I try to think there's hope for these two kids.
SB Nation, I'm going to try to find this. I'm going to try to make him do this for us. Next time you're doing that during warm up, can you make it like sound like
sing a little
Cat's
bit of-
memory?
No.
These years.
Now there is. Well, that's my imitation of your dad. All these years, what have I done? Yeah, it's kind of a cross between if Bob Dylan had recorded it and your dad.
But do you think you can do the Broadway style, thinking like in a la
Like if-
Cat's memory?
Oh, wow.
That's what I'm hearing here.
Set me free. I'm done. I got it.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I got it. I got
Just
it.
don't
I got
worry
it. Don't
about
you
it.
you just sit back and enjoy it.
And if we get that SB Nation, that will be hitting social media because
Wow.
that's the version we deserve.
I like the jazz version.
Okay, the dirt road. Actually, Mark, you never answered. What do you want it to be, Dad?
He's already forgotten the question. I
Yeah,
can tell
I
by the
like it
look in
as
his
it
eyes.
is.
He wants
I
it
can
as a
look at-
Broadway
yeah.
ballad.
Well,
I hate everybody except me.
and
Put that on your T-shirt.
Not unlike the walk. I don't want anything to get in the way of those lyrics. So maybe.
Now, the dirt road.
Yep.
Would you rather hear it as a Beach Boy style vocal stack, a Journey style power ballad, or a Mumford and Sons style stomp and sing?
Mumford.
Mumford & Sons.
Yeah, that'd be so
I'm here
cool.
for that.
That'd be awesome.
You need to have a kick drum up there that you play while you're singing, like Marcus Mumford. Buddy, take us to the next level. We might work 10 more years if you'd get a kick drum up there. You know what? Maybe I get a kick drum under the piano.
Stop talking.
What do you think?
I love it.
Please
too.
stop talking.
I do too. Oh,
Okay.
man.
Stay
And then
with
the
me.
little monkey with the cymbals over there doing like that.
Stop
It's going to be
talking.
awesome.
Stop talking.
Stay with me. We only have a couple more. Stay
okay.
with me. I know y'all can do it. I believe
I know,
in y'all.
I know.
The race is on.
Ooh, okay.
Would you rather hear it as a bluegrass leaning fast, mariachi band, or British invasion?
Bluegrass.
Yeah, bluegrass could be pretty
Pick
cool.
mariachi.
Although mariachi for all these years might be cool.
God.
But, it's kind of like the trumpets on Ring of Fire.
Okay, now the boys and me.
What? The trumpets on.
Ring
Where
of Fire.
did that come from?
Those are mariachi trumpets.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
We have one more slide, and I feel like I'm so
And
lost.
June Carter
them.
dreamed that. Just a little bit of fun fact. She dreamed that there would be trumpets on that. And then that's how they ended up with trumpets on there. Hey,
Thank
look,
you.
you're welcome, man. I
Thank
can't
you
help
so
it.
much.
What
I
are
can't
we
help
even
it.
doing? Like,
I
what
know.
are we even doing
Well, I
here?
just thought I'd, musical fun facts.
Can we finish
Yes.
this segment?
Sure.
I
You
would
can
say
edit that
finish
out.
strong, but it feels like we're really limping.
Yeah. Okay.
The Boys and Me.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather hear it as a 50s doo-wop ditty, a 60s style folk rock version, or 70s disco?
60s.
Yeah, that could actually
Folk
be
rock,
very cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
Last but not least, finish strong, please.
Okay.
Cafe on the Corner. Would you rather hear it as a campfire storyteller version, a modern pop country crossover, or an intimate piano version?
Well, okay. Piano and Mac playing piano and singing it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because Mac wrote it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you guys. You guys got there.
I thought, yeah.
Now, do we have any more brain cells left to answer some mailbag questions
Sure.
from the
Oh,
good,
sure.
from
Sure.
the good Sawyer Brown
Sure.
Nation?
Sure.
Sure. I hope some of it's about Ring of Fire.
Help me, please. Okay, first up is from Sean. Would you ever consider doing an intimate show for fans and playing deep album cuts and fan requests?
No.
Now, I personally would love that, but you would have to let people know this is what you're buying a ticket for.
Okay.
So that if you bought a ticket, that's what you want to hear. I think if you sprung that on people,
I would have to have lyric sheets. I'd
Yeah.
have to go back and listen.
yeah,
What would you do if you couldn't bounce around that stage?
I know, right?
Okay, Ellen wants to know, is Sophie going to be opening any more shows for you guys? And Mark, would you ever consider doing a duet with her?
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
was going to say, I hope that's yes, to all
Yes.
the above.
Yeah,
All the
yeah.
above.
Yeah.
And last but not least, James wants to know, there are a couple of Mac McAnally songs that would be great for Sawyer Brown, Simple Life and Down the Road. Have y'all ever considered recording them?
We have recorded Down the Road.
I
Yeah.
was like, sure have.
Yeah.
Recorded Down the Road, but Simple
Life. Look, man, there's not a Mac song I wouldn't love to cut.
Yeah.
So
I mean, in all honesty, if y'all ever didn't make it a Sawyer Brown, you could just make it as a Mac McAnally
we
cover
could be,
band.
yeah, we'll go out there and be a Mac
Right.
tribute band.
Yes.
Yeah. I have no problem with that gig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I'd pay good money to see that
Yeah.
show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, that is all the time we have for today, Sawyer Brown Nation. Thank you so much as I attempted to get these two to tell y'all about what it's like to be in the studio recording a Sawyer Brown song. Is there anything else you would like to say to the good fans before we go? Stop it!
You set that up. You can't give him an up.
Okay, I
You did
said-
say.
Thank you.
You did. You did.
Love
This
y'all.
is why I'm not a kindergarten
Love y'all.
teacher. Right there.
Okay.
Love yins.
Wow. As always, remember to be following Sawyer Brown along on all social media platforms so we can hopefully get some wonderful clips of Hobie singing all these years at Soundcheck to you. And make sure that you are checking out the latest tour schedule to be updated on where the boys are going to be headed to next. Have a great week, y'all.